Hello you guys, Darren and Pandy here, and today I'm going to be talking about FIFA 17, especially the squad building challenges. I know this is kind of late news, but I'm just giving my opinion on it because I want to start making videos constantly, and this is how I'm going to start. I'm going to start with this. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get into it. So, what I can tell, first off, it really looks like something I want to do. It really looks like something that I want because I love making squads that literally you wouldn't really use, like use formations that you wouldn't use to really use really weird people like I'm doing right now, like I'm showing you guys right now. I built a squad. Yeah. It's so weird because I'm watching myself build a squad right now. Yes. But yeah, I built a squad and I based it off the what's his name? I don't know, that Irish guy right there, in the left wing, and I literally just was like, and like me doing this just kind of makes me think of the challenges thing, and it really just it's something I want so badly because I love making squads. I love doing stuff like this, and I really think that I really think it's going to benefit us because it's going to have people experimenting stuff, trying out new formations, trying out new people, not using the same old, same old. And I think that's brilliant. It gives most of the people in the game now a reason to be there other than like BPL. Like I literally I've only gone against ones that are like Argentina, Brazil, BPL, Ligue 1, Serie A, I already said BPL, BBVA. I've only gone against one Bundesliga team. And I really think that this is going to help us make new squads, experiment and stuff like that. I really think this is a good idea. It really should be put into FIFA 17 in my opinion. I really hope that it does stay in, it doesn't get cut. I mean, imagine like you have to build a squad. Like imagine, I really would like to see if they make you use formations too. Because that would be pretty cool. Like, the one I'm building right now is 3-4-3. I know I'm switching it, but it does end up being a 3-4-3, trust me. I'm not fucking crazy. But yeah. It would just be really interesting, because I mean, if you build a squad, normally you at least want to try it out, maybe play a friend. And it'll literally help. I really think that it'll help them like fine tune. Like, even if it may not be perfect, I literally think that it will help in the future of getting everything to work. But I mean, like in FIFA 18, like if they make you use squads that have 3 people in the back for this challenges, and you actually try it out, I think it really could help them like fine tune it so squads that have 3 in the back actually you can play with. You don't have to be an amazing player to use it, or just get really lucky or have amazing defenders. And that's kind of what I want to see. I want to see stuff out of the norm. I want to see like formations that have like 5 in the back, 3 in the back, stuff like that. I love them. I also love building squads with silver and bronze players. That would be really nice to see. Like, build a squad that has like 4 golds, 5 silvers, and 2 bronzes in the starting 11. I think that would be a pretty cool thing to do. That may just be me, but in my opinion, I think that's a really nice addition because it gets you thinking outside the box, making you try to think of things. And one thing I kind of would like to see, like, I think there should be like an extra, um, like an extra reward if you actually use the squad to play. Like you play a game. I'm trying to think. Like play friendly, not like it doesn't have to be like in your divisions. It's just like a friendly game against one of your friends using online friendlies, and just play them and experience and just play with the squad. And if you do that, you get like an extra reward. Like you get, I don't know, like 2,500 coins or something. Just something extra, because that way you don't just have people building the squads, you actually have people using them. And this would help with the experimentivity that I said, because rather than just building it and then being, oh well, that's done, I'm just going to sell my players now, it's going to have the people literally just actually use it, and they could be like, hey, you know what, I actually kind of like this squad. Maybe I could actually use this trying to go to like the next division if I just switch this player and this player. I think that would be sick. I know I may sound crazy, I may be stupid, but that just sounds amazing. Imagine like them having like a squad thing, like a tournament where like everyone has the same challenges and you have to try to do that. Like everyone has the same squad challenge. You build your squad and then you enter it. Like the only way to enter it is like it brings up a new screen. You have to make a fresh squad using those, and you have to complete every challenge. I think that would be sick. I don't know if that's just me, but I really think that's cool. Sorry, I just took a quick drink of water, but yeah. I think that would just be sick because it would get people just using people they don't normally use. I mean, especially if like they could make you do like, oh, use 5 different leagues. That would be a very interesting like thing to watch, I think, because I love watching people build squads or other sorry, watching people build squads and building squads. I think that would just be amazing. I also think there should be like, and I want to talk about another thing. There's one thing I think you should be able to do, and that is like there's one where you don't actually like you don't get as big of a reward. Like you get, I want to say like around like 1,000 coins for doing it, but it's like you basically build the squad, but you don't actually have to get the players and stuff like that. You just have to build the squad, and it's just like something extra you can do. That way you can get a couple extra coins so you can actually buy players. And one of the and I think that would just be that way and that would be useful. That way you can actually get the players for like the another squad building challenge. Like let's say you need like, I don't know, 950 coins, and you see, and they have one where it's like a concept squad builder instead of just a regular one. So you just put in all the players in concept, you complete the challenge, and you get like 1,000 coins. It's not that much, but literally that's gonna help you get so many players. It will help you out because you can sometimes get one or even two players with that. And if it's a bronze challenge, like where you have to build, sorry, hit my mic. You have to like build a squad using basically only like mostly bronzes. That is like around 5 bronzes. Really cheap bronzes, maybe not the best ones, but that's like 5 bronzes. And I really think that could help. And literally, I think there should also be like, rather than like, there should be difficulty like ones like there's an easy difficulty, doesn't pay out as much, kind of like what I just said, except you actually do have to get the players. Like it might just be like make a squad of people from the Bundesliga, and that's the only thing you have to do, or get like build a squad that has at least 2 leagues and 2 people from Brazil or something like that. Something very easy to do, something very accomplishable, but it pays out only a little bit. I mean, in my opinion, I think you should be able to earn more back than you put in. That way you can slowly build up and get everything you want. Now that's just me, that's my opinion. And literally, I really think that should be put in. And like, there should be even harder ones where it's like almost impossible to do. Like, have 6 people from 6 different nations in 4 different leagues. That would be hard as hell. No doubt. Okay, that's a little bit overboard. How about 5 different nations in 4 different leagues? That would be really hard to do. But you could do it. And I really would just love to see stuff like this put in. Like, don't make it just so it's like, I really think there should be a difficulty. That way, it gets you to think outside the box even more if you have a harder difficulty, because you would definitely be using players you probably wouldn't even have known are in the game. And that's amazing. I mean, hell, one of my favorite players in FIFA 16 is this guy named Toko. He is a center mid from the DR Congo. He plays in the Turkish league. He has 90 pace, and literally because of his league, I think he gets looked over by so many people. Like, most people probably don't even know he's in the game, because who tries to build teams in the Turkish league? And it's not even that, he's also a silver. So, and I mean, literally, I'm not sure how likely you are to get him in a pack, but I guess because he is a rare silver, it would probably be very hard to get him. So yeah, like doing stuff like that. And that brings me to my next point. They should also have it like where you use a specific player. Like, you have to use a specific player within limits. I don't think that you should have to build a squad using Ronaldo, unless like it's fine if it's in a as long as it's fine that it's a concept Ronaldo instead of regular Ronaldo, because otherwise it's gonna be hard as hell to build a squad. Because I can bet you, I'm sure as hell when that happens, when that squad builder challenge comes up where you need to use Ronaldo, in either his think Ben in either his like a regular. Okay, I'm just derping out. I'm sorry. Like you can use his regular card or his informs. I can guarantee you that their prices are going to be shooting up when that comes around. So I think it should be more like players who aren't used as often or players who are pretty cheap. I do think that should be put in, but it shouldn't be people who are already really expensive. It should be on like cheap golds or stuff like that. I'd also like to see one where it's like build a squad of people who are like build a squad of people using a certain amount of coins, and you can't use any players who are currently in your club unless like you can buy them off it, but you can still keep the one, stuff like that. Like you have to at least buy it off the player off the market. You don't actually have to put him in your club. You just have to buy him off the market during that time, and you only have so many coins to use. I think that would be really interesting, especially with what I said earlier of you get an extra reward if you play a match with that squad. I think that would be very interesting. You get a bunch of new and different teams. You don't get the same old like Higuain, Tevez up front or Messi, Suarez, Neymar like in foot drafts. I know that isn't something people do in Ultimate Team because that is very expensive, but I'm saying like that is something that you could do. And I also think this should be put like there should be another one like that is basically the foot draft mixed with this, because that would be very interesting. I mean, that would be interesting. I do see how it wouldn't work and it could work, but I mean like it says you have to use like kind of like think of like how YouTubers like how they did drafts like oldest people or the shortest people or the tallest people or the fastest people or the slowest people that comes up, they have to choose. That would be pretty cool. I think that'd be pretty cool to have something like that. Like, just as like a mini challenge. You don't have to do it, but there's a reward if you do. I would really appreciate it if they put that in. Because not only would that help just regular people, it would more encourage more YouTubers to do that rather than go, oh, I got a 193 or 194. To tell you the truth, I really didn't like those ones where it's like, oh, we're trying to build a 193 or a 192 or 194. I didn't enjoy it. I more of enjoyed the ones where it's like, oh, the tallest draft or the shortest draft or the slowest draft or the best passers. I love those ones because you don't really know who you're going to get. But with people just going for 194, 195, 193, you basically get 99 Messi, 99 Ronaldo, Suarez, Neymar, Bale, and they're like always using the 3-4-3 so you can put them into your squad. I really think that's so boring. I would really just like to see challenges put in for the foot draft. It's like not something that's required, but it's something you get an extra thing. You just get extra stuff for. And I think that would really just help both us, like people choose different people who when they're playing it, so you don't get the same boring teams. So you don't have MSN So you don't have Messi, Suarez, Ronaldo playing against Messi, Suarez, Ronaldo. I think that's boring as hell. If you don't agree with me, well, it's just my opinion. I'm voicing my opinion. That's all this is. And yeah, it's just really interesting. I'm going to talk more in depth about. I hope to talk more in depth about foot drafts at a later date, because I do have some stuff to say about it. But right now, this is just about the squad builder challenges, and they just seem amazing. And I really hope that like you can get informs and stuff from it, not just like a normal card, but you can get like an inform. Like you might be able to get like an inform Higuain for making an Argentinian squad. I think that would be awesome. And I think it should be like, if you build an Argentinian squad like perfectly 100 chem, you get, well, obviously you are if you're building an Argentinian squad. I think there should also be a bonus if you're able to get everybody onto 10 chem. Not just not 9 or 10, or get it so it's 100 chem. Have every player on 10 chem, or every player on 9 and 10 chem. I think that would be amazing. I think, and literally my opinion on it is that I'm really for these challenges. I love it. I really wish they had it in this, because I love building weird squads, just squads people wouldn't use. And call me weird, call me crazy, I think it's going to really benefit it. And I really hope that I do realize that the challenges could possibly, like, I'm really torn about like making you use specific people, because that's going to raise their prices. So I'm kind of for and against it. So yeah, but I do think that it's really going to help. I don't think it's going to make the transfer market go skyrocketing unless they do the players, and I think that that's a terrible idea. Please don't make you use a specific player. And that's basically all I have. And I want to hear your opinions on this. Put your opinion in the comments. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace.